Welcome again to yet another episode of Start Young, Dream Big. This is Ryan Vaz with PBN BHARAT, bringing to you a series of podcasts wherein we showcase young entrepreneurs, students who are also venturing into entrepreneurship. And we are so proud of this kind of people who are going beyond the social boundaries and exploring themselves and exploring business even though they are still studying. Today we have with us a very young lady who started making cakes and different confectionery and has become popular on YouTube for her wheat-based cake. In fact, she's got 100,000 views. She's got 1,000 subscribers. She's quite a mini celebrity herself. I'm very happy to introduce to you Serena Serrão from Cakes by Anna. Welcome, Serena.
Thank you.
Serena, can you tell us, right now you're studying, right?
Yes.
What is it that you're studying?
I'm doing BSc in Computer Science with minor in Maths, and I'm currently in TY.
Chocolate College.
Yes.
Let's not forget to use that. And where did you study before this?
So I'm originally from Ponda. So I did my schooling in AJD Almeida High School, and then did my high secondary in GVM's High Secondary in Ponda only. Then I came to Chogles for more opportunities, and this college has a lot of extracurricular activities. It gave me a lot of opportunities. In fact, it had pop-up bazaars and a lot of student bazaars, which encouraged me to expand my business.
Okay, now that you've let the cat out of your bag, you're doing some business. What is that business that you're doing? Tell us more about that.
So I do a lot of baking stuff as well as cooking. Cooking have just begun, but baking cakes, cupcakes, donuts, serradura, Goan sweets during Christmas, marzipan. I can bake everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
And cooking, what do you do?
I can cook chicken, tandoori, and a lot of home dishes. And chops, cutlets.
This is for yourself or for sale?
I usually don't sell these things, but yeah, I can cook.
Yeah. So how did this story come about? How did you get this Cakes by Anna? Tell us the story behind Cakes by Anna.
Okay, so it's a really funny story. When I was young, about 8 years old, I had my cousin named Jeremy. He was 2 years old. So he was young, so he couldn't pronounce my whole name. Instead of Serena, he used to say that Anna. The second half of the name. So then eventually, since he started calling me that, till date he calls me that, and all of my other younger cousins also call me that only. Eventually my other family members also started calling me Anna. So the nickname was so famous that I thought of keeping my company's name with this only, like Cakes by Anna.
And now you have a blog, you said you have
a YouTube channel as well as Instagram.
And Instagram page, all by Cakes by Anna.
Yeah, all by Cakes by Anna. Even when I go for pop-up bazaars now in December, there were a lot of pop-up bazaars where I went and sold my products. So yes, I keep the same name everywhere. I even get orders from some college events.
You said you don't sell some of your stuff. So what is it that you actually sell? What are those products that you put out into the market?
Okay. I sell desserts, cupcakes, cakes, pastries, donuts, serradura, Goan sweets like marzipan, coconut ice. And I even had sales of guilt-free desserts and all in my college.
What's guilt-free desserts?
So in guilt-free desserts, we do not use like maida or sugar. We can use whole wheat flour, ragi, jawar flour. The thing about this guilt-free desserts came from the fact that when I used to upload videos on YouTube, there was the initial stage, so I should not get that much views, and there were no chances of putting shorts and all, because there were no shorts when I initially started YouTube.
Okay.
So when I put one video of whole wheat cake on my YouTube channel, it suddenly gained so many views. I think that video has crossed over 100,000 views.
Wow.
So that made me realize that people are going towards like healthier desserts and sweets. That's how I got the idea of creating healthy desserts, and I started experimenting. And in future I would like to build a company that makes guilt free desserts and snacks so that everybody can have it.
So
In
when
that.
you were talking to me about everywhere you've put Cakes by Anna, which means that you've already been consciously or unconsciously been building your brand, and you have that consistency of marketing everywhere. You're naming the same thing. Did this come by itself, or was there a plan to do this?
No, actually, I wouldn't say there was a plan. It just happened that, I wanted to do something else besides, studies, and, everybody does, like, goes to college and all. But I think as a student, everybody should explore different opportunities.
Very good.
You may boom up in anything that you may try, something may be different. A lot of people choose music early in life, then they become good singers. Some people may become actors if they choose like whatever they want early in life. So
Yeah, absolutely. So, if you follow your passions, we just had
Yes.
one of our guests who told us that if you love what you do, then you're not working a single day in your life. So
Yes,
something
true,
like
true.
that. But that does this hamper? See, most of the parents and students are of this mindset that if you're studying, you should only study. If you go to do something else, it hampers your studies. You're not able to give justice over there. And yet, I'm seeing some students who are studying also. They're doing business or working somewhere, and they're into sports and doing so many other different extracurricular activities. How do you guys manage this?
I think my parents are really, really supportive. My family, my friends, they all help me a lot. Like, if I have some exams close by, and suppose I want to have a pop up bazaar, my mother will make sure that she does all of the arrangement. Father will make sure that they drop me, bring me back. And, like, parents, family, and friends. Like,
Tell me a little bit about a bit about your family. What do your parents do? How many of you all in the family?
So my close family include like my mother, father, and I have two brothers,
They're
and
elder to you, younger to you?
one elder and one younger to
Okay,
me.
so you're in the
I'm
middle.
child.
Sandwiched.
Yeah, right. But I'm the only daughter, so it's like
Uh,
a benefit for me.
It works for you.
Yeah,
And what does your dad do?
he's an advocate.
Okay, and mom?
She's a teacher.
She's a teacher. Which school?
She teaches in Pope John High Secondary. Sorry, she teaches in Pope John School in Kepe.
In Kepe. Okay.
Yes.
And what do your brothers do?
My elder brother is doing engineering and my younger brother is doing arts.
And I think they're all supporting you in this business.
Yes. Whenever
Yeah.
I require any help, they do. Like if I have like something like tomorrow, and like suppose a pop up bazaar tomorrow, and there is a lot to do, packing and all, and they come, they will help in packing. And
So isn't it very important to have a very supportive family?
yes, that's really, really important. Like throughout, if you don't have support system, then it becomes really difficult.
Very difficult, yeah. And what about school, college? Do the college, how does the college support you?
Actually, I received a lot of help from college because of the pop-up bazaars, and recently college put my name for BNI entrepreneurship felicitation was there
Yes.
in Panjim.
Yes.
So they had put my name for that also, and I'm really grateful for that. It was a really wonderful experience. And there are a lot of ideation competitions. So recently there was an ideation competition of building something different, okay, for the society. And I won first place for that.
Wow.
I came up with an idea which was very unique.
Yeah, tell us about that idea.
So I'm doing computer science, no, and I really, really love business. Since I love business, and I recently studied a subject called IoT, Internet of Things. So
Yes.
in that we were taught about like how different systems work and how we can create sensors and automatic systems. So then I thought of a dustbin that can automatically, like you just throw the waste, it automatically segregates. So wet waste, dry waste, and the wet waste will be decomposed in the dustbin only. So
Wow.
on Shark
Okay.
Tank recently, someone came with the idea of like decomposing the pads or something like that. The same technology we can use over here also, and automatically you will be updated about when the dustbin is full, when the decomposition is happening, when your dry waste is also full. You can just remove it and throw it out when you get your certain notifications.
Brilliant, brilliant. And this one, this helped you get the first place.
Yes, yes.
Very good. In who would you consider as your mentors
In school,
in school, at home, around you?
my whole computer science department. I wouldn't take one person's name over here. My whole computer science department, all of my faculty members are really helpful, and they are very encouraging whenever there is anything. Like, for example, I wasn't even supposed to be taking part in the ideation. Like, it did not even strike me out. One of our sir, he encouraged all of us to participate in that. And the other BNI entrepreneurship felicitation also, one of my teacher only put
Teachers.
my name for that. So the teachers are very encouraging.
So what about the friends around you? Don't they say,
Yes.
"Hey, what you're doing, Serena? Why you're doing all this nonsense?" Ye
Oh,
kya hai?"
there is. I think.
Do you have both types of people? Some that
Yes,
encourage you, which you've already mentioned, and there are some that don't.
Yeah,
Tell me
some-
about both.
Yeah, some people, they really make fun of you if there is like a small ingredient here. Like, sometimes there is like, ratio here and there. Things happen. Like, everybody does mistakes. They just kind of, make fun. And there are certain people who randomly play my video and be like, oh, so it's so cringe. It's not really nice. And kind of make fun of me. And I think that happens to everybody who starts early. Okay, this happens to everybody who is at their beginning stage. Okay,
Absolutely.
everybody faces that. I mean,
Absolutely.
people just ignore. Yeah, I think I would like to give this message to all the students: ignore what they have to say. Like, you're gonna succeed in life. Don't. Actually, people who make fun of you, they themselves are just doing nothing. They just want time pass in life.
Exactly. And I think you need to adopt a really thick skin to be able to look beyond people like these. The reason for this is a deep underlying fear that they have that you will end up being better. So they try to pull you down, and I'm so happy that you're one of those people who look beyond them. We often speak about this crab mentality, where you don't allow the other person to climb up, you pull them down. But I think you've been able to withstand those pressures and just move ahead. Yes, challenges will come, things will go wrong, your ratios will go off, but they happen. Chalta hai, it happens. You try to work and make better under the next time, and I'm glad that you're doing that yourself. Any other challenges that you think, you think that if I had this, I would have been able to do much, much better? Something that you really wish for?
I think, like, see how in a school level there are pop-up bazaars. Even there are pop-up bazaars here and there during December only for Christmas season. Government should also encourage students, maybe come to colleges and collect students for big pop-up bazaars, and socialize it online, so that more and more students can go and
So you think government should give you some support? You're expecting
Yes,
something
yes.
from the government where you
Yes.
can have a common pop-up bazaar, not just a school-centric or a
Yes.
institutional
Yes.
pop-up bazaar.
Yeah, so that, like, probably in places like Panjim, where big businessmen can come, check out and all, so that certain times what happens, if people see you, notice you, then they can also provide you funds here and there.
Very
At
nice.
least we require a platform. My basic thing is we require platform to showcase our talent.
Right. So I think, for you and for the viewers out there, there are a lot of such platforms that have been operating privately as well as by the government at different places. It's just that whether you're in the right space getting that information. So sometimes maybe if you reach out to the government, they will keep sending you the updates of what is happening. There are a lot of activities that they have, a lot of pop-up bazaars that they have. They have different type of events to encourage people like you and others to showcase their products. Maybe you've not been able to come across
access the
that
details.
yeah. So maybe if you reach out to different stakeholders, you'll be able to get some information. There is self-help groups, which is one of the thing. Then there's Startup Goa initiative is there. If you speak to them, if you go to the incubation centers, different incubation centers, and
Yes.
talk to them and say that they will keep you in the loop. As then you enter into that ecosystem, which will keep encouraging you. But other than that, I think there are also a lot more private players who organize bazaars across
Yes.
Goa. Again, if you can connect with them, they will also support and help you. But it is good that you're thinking in that direction, because it's only then that some action will happen. How big can you take your business? How big do you think you can take the business?
Global.
Global? And how
Yeah.
will you do that?
So I don't I don't have a big plan and all. I just go with the flow, like whatever happens. I never even expected that I would end up doing YouTube, Instagram, nothing. I just liked baking, and I was just free during lockdown. So I started because I had my boards in 10th. I started YouTube when I was in 10th
In 10th.
actually.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I was I was not even attend online classes. I was kind of bored. I did not like online classes, so I used to not attend. I hope my teachers are not seeing this. And so I should not attend online classes. I used to just make YouTube videos. I was just bored at home, so still I got a decent percentage, so it's fine.
Right. Where else do you think you can explore?
So the thing was, I wanted to know the market, and I wanted to see how things are going on in the market. So I volunteered for FC Goa. I volunteered for 656.
Oh, nice, interesting.
So I used to talk to customers and see how they think. Like people are sometimes really random. They come up with random things. Like in Goa, when we used to be there, they used to come and ask like Punjab ka jersey hai. Like how would we have Punjab ka jersey? So sometimes customers require different things. So then you just talk to customers and you come to know a lot about mentality of a
Other
customer.
people,
Yeah.
very important.
So I also worked in a travel agency. So I found out like how people travel, like a lot of things about traveling, and also you get an idea. Maybe you can make something for travelers. Maybe some desserts that can last, which are healthy, can last for the
For a longer
traveling while traveling. Sorry, and. I volunteer for a lot of things actually, so that helped me a lot actually.
Okay.
To say that helped
So,
me.
so this is very interesting. Meeting and talking to different people helps you to build up your own skills, as well as your own awareness. Because the more you're exposed to, the more you're experienced, and extremely interesting. What next?
So did two internships, mainly focused in like digital marketing, and like that type internship that helped me a lot. Even
So, in your YouTube channel, you got success. Would you want to think of or work towards replicating that success? Did you try replicating? I mean, you got 100,000 views, you got 1,000 subscribers. Do you build up on that, or how do you build up on that?
right now, I'm more focused on seeing what the customers want. So that's why I'm more focused on going for pop-up bazaars, going for maybe like small markets where I can talk to the customers and know what they want. That will help me build something that a larger audience would want. So
Nice.
that's why
Nice.
my main focus is that. I started YouTube. I just started without thinking anything. So I did not have a plan over there. So I think if I have a proper idea of what the viewers want, that will help me grow a lot on YouTube. That's why I have taken a little bit break over here.
Okay.
So YouTube, I'll continue, but I will have to know what the audience really requires, and that's how I will do my. That's how I'm going to restart with a.
Yeah. So, if I've been following everything that you've been saying, okay, you've gone to pop-up bazaars, you volunteered, you've met different kind of people, and I think knowingly or unknowingly, you've been building up a customer persona. You've been trying to find out what kind of people you want to work with, right? And have you now identified the kind of people that you want to work for Cakes with Anna?
Like do you mean like certain names of people
No,
or
not
like
names.
type?
The target market, the type of people.
Okay, I think my target market would definitely be like youngsters as well as people like youngsters these days they go to gym, they want to build a healthier lifestyle.
So health
So
conscious youngsters.
yes, as well as people in like who are suffering from probably diabetes or PCOS or something like that.
That
So
itself is a huge market for you.
yes, so
That
that's
alone is a huge market for you.
so want to build something, planning. I'm just planning to build something, focusing on these people.
And if you would want to say something to your friends, colleagues, or to the youth around, to your companions around you, what would be that message be? I think, in between you said a lot. But if there is one thing that you would like a lot more youngsters to know or to do, what would that be?
I think it's most important for everybody to know that you should not give up no matter what. There'll
Absolutely.
be ups and downs everywhere. There'll be people targeting you everywhere. You cannot hide and sit from anybody. You have to work hard towards your dreams. No use of regretting later.
Absolutely, absolutely. Excellent. So, friends, a wonderful time with Serena, with Cakes by Anna, an interesting lady with a lot of interesting ideas of sweets and food. And her ideas and her plans, a little hatke wala plans of how she's going to do things in future. It is wonderful talking to you, Serena, and I'm glad to have you on this podcast.
Thank you.
A lot more people should be like you. I mean, not caring what other people think, but just going ahead with what you want to do. God bless you. May you prosper in what you're going to do. All the best.
Yeah, thank you.